Ladies and gentlemen, with the first ever DeeZie Show live about to air, I present to you, clearly not myself because I'm absolutely a different voice actor. Listen, we had a really low budget. Your host, DeeZie TV. If I could, I would cue an audience clap. Can I get some easy claps in the chat? There we go. I'll give it to myself. Ladies and gentlemen, started things strong. I'm nervous. Ladies, boys, gentlemen, girls, anything in between, welcome to the DeeZie Show. This is actually a show that I used to do all those years ago on YouTube. It's actually still called the DeeZie Show, but this, the evolution. We've been playing a lot of Pokemon, so I need to take it another level. The DeeZie Show live. I'm all suited up with my anime shirt. You know, I'm a man of culture. We're here, ready for the DeeZie Show, and if you don't know what that is, well, let me tell you, it is going to be a weekly, episodic, Saturday Night Live TV show on Twitch, on DeeZie TV. Now, what can you expect from the DeeZie Show? Well, considering this is the first DeeZie Show, this is all new to us, new to you, new to me even. I'm kind of winging it, I won't lie. Basically, what you can expect today are some topics I'd like to talk about, some news, some laughs, and interact with you, the chat. And not only that, but every week, or every second week, or whenever I can get somebody, anybody, again, our budget is low, we will try to have a guest, a streamer on this wonderful platform known as Twitch TV. Maybe Mixer, depends. We'll have to wait and see on that. Anyway, without further ado, let's go to the next screen. This is what I have set up for you. And as you can see, hosted right here in Sydney, Australia. Clearly, in the background there, clearly that is my view of the city. I don't live far away from the city at all. The water's moving, I assure you. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what you can expect from DeeZie TV. You come over, you sit in the audience, you sit in the chat, you tell me any of your grievances, and I will bring them up to a guest right here in this TV. The guests, that's right, are gonna be trapped in my TV for a day. At long last, I won't be in the TV. The TV shall grasp another streamer. You can tell that I'm excited for that. I don't want to be confined to this DeeZie fucking TV. Come on, I need some freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you? Let me catch up with the chat and then we'll get on into it. I can see Shan, Raven, Omi, Floppy, Atricos. Take it DeeZie there. Oh, closest I could find to a clap. Very nice, very nice. Does this just go in just chatting? So we are starting our first ever talk show. This is in the talk show category, and this is the pilot. Now, like I was saying, this is going to be vastly different. This episode, vastly different to the coming episodes, because we will be having interviews. We will be talking about points of interest with said streamers. We'll just have a bunch of fun. We'll have games that we'll play. It's gonna be a wonderful time. What do you mean we have we love a low budget? True, our budget is in the negatives. Look at that love. Gotta love it. Think we need a talk show category thing up? It is in the talk show category, isn't it? Can I get one of the mods on that? Listen, we're having some technical difficulties, okay? Just give me 1 sec. Technical difficulties. Okay. Apparently, my main technician says that it is indeed in the correct category. So what do I have for you today, chat? Well, it's not going to be too different to any other stream from DeeZie TV. The only thing that's going to be missing is really just the games. Although, I will be honest, I probably will play some games later in the day. No, what we're going to be talking about today are a couple of categories, and I'll be listing them for you right now. If you have any points of interest that you are excited to talk about or would like to talk about that I do not mention, let me know in the chat, because this is an AMA type of late night show. Anybody in the audience can talk and express their mind, and I will bring it up in the chat. The first thing I want to talk about is classic WoW, because obviously that's the biggest thing in the world right now. Speaking of the biggest thing in the world, the biggest YouTuber in the world, PewDiePie, I do want to discuss as well. On a little bit of a downturn after that, a segue, if you will, to another YouTuber. Although this is going to be a sensitive one, I'm going to tackle it. Pro Jared. So we'll talk about that. Then we're gonna straight on put a smile on our faces after talking about something so intense. The Joker final trailer. We will also be discussing Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker trailer. But not only to mention that, but the TV series and a special someone might be coming back to Star Wars. And finally, this is not really news. Well, it is news, but it's a category that I chose that's kind of close to my circle, and I want you guys to be a part of that circle. So we're gonna be talking about Rob, because Rob has some big stuff happening over in his community. But, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the chat if there's anything else we should discuss. I do have a couple of key points and topics that I've just mentioned, that I'm going to be talking about, that I'm going to be prepared with links. Look, I actually did my homework. I did about half an hour's worth. I'm really excited for next week. This is, as I mentioned, just a soft launch. So it's just me on my lonesome talking to you, and sometimes it will just be me in the normal episodes. But the idea is to get your favorite streamers in this TV. I want to capture them all. Give me the streamers and put them in my TV. I need to use them for content. So next week we'll be having that first guest. I've already got him. That's your hint there. Your one and only hint, the gender of the streamer. If you have any other streamers that you think should be on this show, hit me up in the DMs. Tell me who they are. Link me up with them in any way that you can, or simply spread the news. Tell them yourself. Is that a coat? This is indeed a blazer. Rocking the culture right here with my anime Punch Man shirt. And then a blazer, a straight up blazer. Very sexy, as Mimika said. How you guys going? How you guys going tonight? It's gonna be a fun one. Shall we get started and kick things off talking about something that hopefully will calm my nerves. I don't get nervous, but this is something that I've been thinking about doing for nearly a year, I'd say, maybe even more. And this is going to evolve, as I mentioned. It is going to change. There's going to be little updates, upgrades. But one thing I do want to talk about that hasn't changed a bit is classic WoW. Classic WoW, everybody. The release day When was it? When was the release day? It was a Tuesday, the 27th of August. 2019. What a day that was. If you don't know, I've been playing WoW for a very long time. Not as long as some, but it definitely is a game that I hold close to my heart. My first memory of WoW is with the main technician in chat there, Ice Halo. We were in maths class in year 9. He told me about World of Warcraft. I knew about the game. Decided never to play it. Who wants to pay for a subscription for WoW? It's just a video game. Besides, I play Guild Wars, and Guild Wars is the best MMO. How wrong I was. How wrong I was. I fought on that front for way too long. When I first got into the World of Warcraft, I rolled a Dwarven Hunter. Excuse me, no, not a Dwarven Hunter, a Dwarven Rogue. The reason I say Hunter is going to come into play. A Dwarven Rogue, but unfortunately, due to circumstances that shall not be disclosed, I had to stop playing. Unfortunately. So I came back every now and then. I got a new account at one stage because I completely lost the account that I had with the Dwarven Rogue. I got him to like level 20, never went back to him. I remember in Cataclysm I came back properly for the first time, and I made a Worgen warrior and got him to max level, and then just got immediately bored with the game. Mists of Pandaria comes around. Me and Tom are looking for a game to play. Tom's playing World of Warcraft, so I decide, fuck it. I'm gonna roll a hunter, a human hunter, because that is now a thing after all the billions of expansions. I filthily decide to boost. If you don't know what boosting is, it's basically I get a max level character immediately, like that. And ever since that's been my main character, I've barely stopped. The only time I ever really stopped was during Battle for Azeroth, the most recent expansion, because it's quite utter garbage. Remember to subscribe to DeeZie TV to get access to exclusive sub-only Minecraft server, by the way. Anyway. WoW's been a part of my life for a very long time. I love the game. I did play during Classic WoW for like a month. And even then, I never really got to experience Classic WoW. I remember the first time I played Vanilla was at a friend named Mihal's house. I got to play on his brother's account. We were in Stranglethorn Vale. He was a warlock, and thus my hatred for warlocks ensued. Man, never really got to experience Classic WoW. Then they came out with the private service, Nostarius. I got interested. Never played on Nostarius, but I did, perhaps, allegedly, play on a private server. I got up to level 20. It took me like 2 weeks. It was ridiculous, but I liked it. And the only reason we stopped was because Tom stopped. You freaking giving up piece of shit. He got bored. And when Tom gets bored, we stop playing. Isn't that right, Tom? Anyway, Classic WoW came out 27th of August. It's honestly something that I wasn't even slightly excited for up until the day of, or even just slightly the day before. Paid with in-game gold, because I don't have to pay with real life money because I've got so much in-game gold. Paid basically nothing to play this game, and I have been loving it. I'm currently level 15 in Loch Madan, the Dwarven area. I am a human rogue this time, so taking two elements of my main character and my first character. A rogue from my first character and a human from my main character, because everybody knows that humans are the best race. Hashtag bland. So a human rogue, level 15, loving the game. Release day was a clusterfuck. 7.5 hours I waited. Now, it's not that I was waiting in front of a computer. Well, I was, but I didn't wait in front of a computer like just doing nothing else. I did play some Pokemon. I did have some other things to do. But 7.5 hours, what? Now listen, it's pretty accurate to the first days of classic WoW, or rather vanilla WoW when it first came out. There were queues, and some of those queues were apparently, according to legend, very much like 7 hours or even more in some cases. Those queues have persisted. Now, I'll be honest, I'm on the streamer server. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm on the streamer server, the same one that Asmongold's on. It's always high population. I've never seen it lower. Sometimes it's full. Sometimes I have to wait in queue for about half an hour. Some people are experiencing, only because I guess I'm Australian and I don't have this problem, I don't have to wait because I don't log in at the prime time. But some people are experiencing these very same queue times from release day still to this day. It has almost been a week. Isn't that freaking insane? Let me catch up on the chat. What do you guys think of that? Would you wait 7.5 hours just to play a game? Just to play a game. A game that is close to your heart like that, but just to play a game. Edward Halverson, thank you very much for the host. And how you guys doing? We also got Omniternal Dragon. Ooh, Omniternal Dragon. There's a name that I recognize. How you doing? Who's the dude that I'm interviewing? Nobody is being interviewed today, but that will be happening next week. I can't release who it is, not just yet. With the music, it sounds like you're telling us about an old love, the one that got away. Oh, really? I need to improve the music choice. Although I like this jazz mix, it's quite tasty. Your head looks like it's 60% as big as your torso. We're not here to name and shame, Xenian. We're not here to name and shame. I'm offended. Many times on the download alone, bows. Goddamn. Kamikaze, Alex, how you doing? I'm not shaming. Now I feel really self-conscious about my head, though. It's the angle I'm at. What do you mean? I'm straight on the... Okay. Hang on. What about... Is this better? Wait for it. Oh, I can't. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing editing while I'm doing this live show. Anyway! How you guys going? Let me finish my story. I don't know where I was at on the story, but anyway. Release day. 1.1 million viewers on Twitch. And reports are also saying 1 million viewers on Mixer. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? It's insanity. It's because of how small the desk is. I look like a midget. I guess I can see that, but I don't want to be smaller than the TV. I'm the main story here, chat. Alright, how's that? Is that better? Have you tried Mobile Legends Bang Bang? I'm addicted. I have not tried Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and I am not addicted. But it sounds amazing. I'm not addicted to Bang Bang. Not yet, anyway. Should make it so you're peeking in the window. We'll fuck around with that later. We'll fuck around with that later. I'm in the middle of a show, damn it! Anyway, 1.1 million viewers on Twitch is really what I want to talk about, because if I'm not mistaken, the only game to exceed 1 million, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, is Fortnite. WoW has always been pretty close to the top of the table when it comes to Twitch streaming. Thereabouts with Hearthstone and your FIFA, and it's never had a massive amount, I want to say, since Soda kind of stopped playing and went on to move towards other games and variety stream. Yeah, around the Minecraft. Yeah. Okay. Wait, so Minecraft had 1 million? Are you serious? On Twitch, Minecraft had 1 million. I need some proof on that. Anyway, what does that say about Classic WoW? Well, a lot of people are estimating that Classic WoW's lifespan is going to be either very, very short or very, very long. What are your thoughts on that, chat? Because personally, this is a game that's close to my heart. I love the game. I absolutely adore it. I really am enjoying this Classic WoW experience. I'm almost a week into it and I'm only level 15 now. With that said, for the amount of time that I've played, I feel like I am leveling up pretty fast, especially considering I've been at work basically every single day since it released. But how much lifespan does this game really have? Well, my estimate is it's gonna stay top maybe for a couple more days. I'm actually surprised that it stayed on top of Fortnite for the past few days, as it is. I'm guessing when streamers start getting that max level, when streamers get to 60, that's probably when people will drop off. So I give it about another absolute max week. But does it have more than a month? Does it have more than a month? For me, I want to believe that it has more than a month. Some people are even estimating as much as 6. Now, I personally think that the game in general, not just on Twitch, has 6 months and then it's dead. Unfortunately, I don't think it has longer than 6 months' time, because we've already played this game before. We already know all the tricks and tips, all the hacks, all the best places to go, all the best places to farm, all the best places to level up. It's a fun game, but it has a limit. It has a limit on its content. I really don't think the game as a whole has more than 6 months. On Twitch, I'm hoping it has a solid 2, maybe 3 months, if we're lucky. But I can totally see it flopping after 1, unfortunately. But I'll leave that one up to you guys. One person who is kind of defying reality when it comes to Twitch TV, ever since Ninja left, don't you know? The new face of Twitch, perhaps. The fastest growing streamer in the past week. And the top WoW streamer, potentially of all time. He had 150,000 people watching him consistently over a 14 or 18 hour stream on the first day. It was ridiculous. Asmongold. Ninja's with Mixer, he'll probably will get early access to the new Halo game. Yeah, maybe. Very short, I think people will get over the nostalgia. I don't know if people get over the nostalgia. I have a feeling that people will just lose interest in the content because they've already done it before. Did you hear about the new Easter egg in Classic WoW though? What new Easter eggs? That's not classic. It's supposed to be exactly as it was. I will admit, I have been playing it with no add-ons just to give myself. It's silly. I shouldn't be doing this. I should just be playing it the way that I want to play it. But like for example, not even the add-ons, but loot. Auto loot is a thing that you can add in the settings, and I haven't added it. Why? Because I just want that classic experience. I want to go back to how it would have been like at the time. Anyway, Asmongold is absolutely killing it. Fun fact, I'm actually in Asmongold's guild, which is really, really cool. Maybe I'll try to interact with them or do some sort of stream where I can interact with the guild. It's a little bit tricky being in Australia because their times, they're usually streaming or usually playing when I'm at work, which kind of sucks. But Asmongold has been absolutely killing it. In the chat, who here does know Asmongold? Who here watches Asmongold? And who here watches World of Warcraft or Classic WoW content out of curiosity? I'm very interested to see what those Easter eggs are. He's a legend. I know he's us. That could not be more of a direct contrast between two comments. I love it. I love it. Anyway, I just thought it was really interesting. Classic WoW. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the chat. But moving on to someone that I have a love-hate relationship with. Not really. Well, kind of. Once upon a time, on YouTube, the highest rated subscribers, the biggest channel, the biggest channel on YouTube was not PewDiePie. Can you believe it? It feels like eons ago. It feels like decades. It probably has been a decade, right? Or just under a decade, 8 years? He became the largest YouTuber around 2011 or 12, right? Fucking T-Series. Nobody counts T-Series. I paid for my subscription again, but still haven't played. Oh, okay. Well, Shan, choose the server that I'm on, and we can level up together. Because I'm probably going to be slow considering how much work I have to do. I've always avoided WoW with MTG and D&D. I've got enough black holes in my life and wallet. I can hear that. I understand that, Omniternal. How have you been, by the way? My dude. Always good to see you. What are your thoughts on on that titty streamer that's not a titty streamer that you were friends with? Does she still stream? I haven't seen her channel in almost a year, I want to say. I haven't even gone to that channel. Black holes in my life, tell me about it. Ups and downs, fair enough, fair enough. Well, no ups and downs on this one, straight ups. PewDiePie, this week, hit 100 million subscribers on YouTube. That's just an insane number. How can somebody have 100 million subscribers already on YouTube? It hasn't even been, what, 15 years since the release of YouTube? And somebody already has amassed 100 million subscribers. Now, to be fair, how many of those are real? He did, to be fair, have about 50 million last year, right? It's still a massive chunk. It is ridiculous. But PewDiePie getting married, beating Ender Dragon, that is epic. and 100 million subscribers. Honestly, I don't really have much more to say than PewDiePie is always someone that I've refused to subscribe to, but in the past year I've actually started watching. In the beginning, I just found him frustrating, man, with his PewDiePie and bro fist bullshit. But man, props to him. It is insane to have 100 million. I would kill. don't put this on record, but I would kill for a tenth. No, not even a tenth. A 1/100th of that. Ugh, it's insane. Can I give a quick shout out? New follower, Ample Dinjo. Thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? Life is a coaster for a rider, my dude. Big true. You need to employ me so I can afford to subscribe. That's not how that works. Neither have I. She's too boring for me to ever come back. Ouch. At least you shave your eyebrows on stream from time to time. I will shave my eyebrows. I will shave my eyebrows, chat. But my price has gone up. Instead of $20, I will do it for 100. Listen. The rates, I understand it feels like a steep increase, but I will do it right here, right now, on this soft launch of the DeeZie Show live. I'll have it done. So you keep that in mind throughout the entirety of that stream. Amass me $100 and I'll shave a portion of my eyebrows, as I did last time. I refused to subscribe to him until 2015 for the exact same reasons. Sub to PewDiePie, he hustles hard. He is pretty damn good. I actually love his Minecraft series. And before I was watching what's that show that he ripped off Jack's films? Luai? Is it Luai? I actually really like what he does. Even though he is the epitome currently of non-content content, which is ironically basically what this is right now. Just reactions basically. He does it really well, and he uploads consistently, and hey, he deserves a break, that's for sure. For hitting 100 million subscribers, ridiculous. But I kind of just don't subscribe to him out of Raven. What? How? Reasons? I have reasons! Raven gifting a sub. Thank you, baby. God damn. Let me catch up in the chat. I watched his videos for a bit after all that cringe shit was gone, and he's a real fuck dude who's smart as fuck. That's very true. Had him subbed till all the Minecraft bullshit. I like the Minecraft stuff. He's actually really, really good. Or at least the series is really, really good. She wants the cute emoji, but she gifted somebody. She was already subbed. Cute! I know who you are! Cute, hello! How you doing? Welcome to the DeeZie Show. Now you can use the cute emotes. I see. Cute Tams. Welcome. Alrighty, so, oh my god! Shan, Raven, I'm trying to do a show. Stop giving me money. No, don't stop. Don't stop. Thank you so much, Shan. You didn't have to do that. Especially not giving it to Xenian. Now I feel like I gotta give someone a sub. You do. You do. Freaking Freeload or Xenian, am I right? Anyway. I feel like this is not the right time to bring up the Pro Jared stuff. Cause we're on a high, baby, right now. So let's skip a couple of categories and switch on over to Star Wars. Do we have any Star Wars fans in the chat tonight? I myself love my Star Wars. If there's anything story-wise, lore-wise that I can quote you, or like anything that you would like to know that I know just so much about. Star Wars, World of Warcraft, maybe Game of Thrones. I think those are my big three. Money's all for the eyebrows. Oh god. Raven is not gonna like that though. Oh, come on! Shan again? What? Gifting a tier 1 sub to Omniternal Dragon. What a lovely way to start the pilot episode of the DeeZie Show live. Guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would be sad about the missing eyebrow. Look, Raven, I'm sorry, but if the quota is met, I'm gonna have to do it. There's no question. I have to. I'm a man of my word. But like I said, a man of my word. Keep in mind, I'm not shaving the entire thing off. That's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much crazy. I'm shaving it exactly as I did all those months ago. Okay. Xenian with the tier 1 as well. How many is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. God damn. How about half? Raven, how about half? Cute suggested it. We got a gift sub train going on. Hell yeah. And by the way, Xenian, thank you, thank you, thank you. You crazy man. Instead of shaving them off, can we style them? How do you want to style my eyebrows? You want to put like a little bow tie in my eyebrows? Is that what you're looking for? Heart-shaped. Heart-shaped. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do heart-shaped, but I can try my best. Wax my legs. I don't own wax. I apologize, but that's just not going to be able to happen. At least not tonight. I can go get some wax and we can wax my legs tomorrow and record it and throw it on YouTube if you really want. Shave my head bald. Okay, guys, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do a show here. Come on. Shave them off and draw a Nike wash in their place. Alright. I'm just gonna ignore chat for a little bit and talk about Star Wars. Like I said before, I do love me some Star Wars. However, the past few movies have been a little bit underwhelming. It started with the first movie that I can't remember the name of. I can't remember their titles. What were the titles again? Let me have a look. Star Wars movies. Professional streamer, by the way. And professional TV show. The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and now we have The Rise of Skywalker, which is apparently, even though it's the Rise of Skywalker, it's the end of the Skywalker, like, series in general. So these trilogies, this is the sequel trilogy, this is going to be the final trilogy in the Skywalker saga in general. And then apparently we may even get extra trilogies connected to the story, but based around a different saga. The Force Awakens came out. In my opinion, it was basically just the same thing as A New Hope. Like the original trilogy first episode, episode 4. The Last Jedi was different. It was different. But they made a really weird blunder. Now, it very well could be by design, but they killed off the main intrigue in what everybody thought was Darth Plagueis, Emperor Snoke. Spoilers, by the way. And now we have the Rise of the Jedi, the Rise of the Skywalker, rather. Rise of Skywalker, not the Rise of the Skywalker. Grammar is hard. The Rise of Skywalker, the trailer came out. We see a couple of notable things. Apparently, Kylo Ren's cape was edited out, or at least his shadow of the cape was edited out, and people kept bringing that up in the comments, saying, mistake, mistake. And apparently reports are saying that it's done by design. Or at least J.J. Abrams apparently said that. Don't know why you would design a cape's shadow to be deleted. Anyway, C-3PO's red eyes, everybody's thinking he's spooky evil. It's probably just an upgrade. Like, it's probably just they only had red eyes at the time. I highly doubt C-3PO is evil, but potentially true on the evil scale. Rey. Now, I'll say what I say after I read the chat in a moment. But what do you guys reckon? Is Rey gonna be evil? Is that gonna be the twist? Are they gonna turn Rey evil in this movie? Alright, where are we in the chat? Supervillain eyebrows or shaver design. God, you guys are still going into shaving stuff? What is your obsession with me shaving my hair? Shave design on chest, 100% vote for this option. You know, I think I actually have on my chest. I won't show you because I'm a man of prestige in my jacket. A man of culture, as we have already established. I have a very natural Batman logo on my chest. Like, I did not shave that out. It's just genuinely a Batman logo. I can take a picture of it and show you and outline it with a pen. I might do that after the stream. I like how he can barely focus on topic. Logo on the cheek fuzz. You're right. Okay, come on. Where's all the Star Wars talk? Giving someone red eyes, that upgrade though. I mean, Uchiha wise, that's good as fuck. Heat ray eyes. Yes, it could very well be heat ray eyes. Floppy, we'll see you soon, man. They'll try, but she won't fall. She's the next Yoda. Omniternal Dragon, calling it now. What's with our obsession of you shaving your hair? Have you seen yourself in the mirror, my god? Oh. just gonna go cry for a little bit. I'm just gonna go cry in the corner. The DeeZie Show is cancelled. Cancelled, chat. You see what you did? Okay, I can't come back. It won't let me. Okay. It won't let me come. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Genuine technical difficulties. Oh no. Wait. There we go. Okay, we got it. Episode 1 is saved. We got it. We're back. Oh, goddamn. Oh, Omniturnal, we're gonna be talking about Joker. Don't you worry. Time for PUBG. Come play PUBG with me. That was the famous lyric by Omniturnal Dragon himself in the chat. We can play that song a little bit later for you. Anyway, so we see in The Rise of Skywalker, there's a scene at the very end, and Rey holding a lightsaber, a very cool looking lightsaber, mind you, double lightsaber, doing its little flippy thing. It's basically like a Swiss army knife of lightsabers. And she looks pretty damn evil. The lightsaber's red. She's in a black coat. Now, I've seen a couple of theories. She could be turned evil and then she actually does what Luke does and betrays whoever the bad guy is at the last second. Like just playing possum. She could even be, and I think this is the most likely one out of these theories, she could even be basically not real. She could be herself, just like how Luke was when he met Yoda and he goes into that little forest in the swamp. And he sees the evil version of himself in the Darth Vader mask. She could just be that. What I think is, we never really understood, or at least we did have it told to us in The Last Jedi, but it was never really explained, and it could just be a straight up lie. We never really found out the heritage of Rey. We were basically just told, your parents are some random people. Just random people. You have no link to any of the Skywalkers. You have no link to anybody involved with the Skywalker saga. You're just a random person that happens to be really good in the Force. It has to be more than that. It really has to be more than that. And what I'm thinking is, it could either be a clone, or it might not even be Rey. It might be someone who looks very similar to Rey, like a sister, a twin sister, or a mother frozen in time. Whatever it is, it's definitely an evil being that Rey is going to have to overcome, and eventually we'll get a good ending, is what I'm thinking is going to happen. And then maybe they'll edit out some sort of shadow with a cape in the trailer for the next movie. I don't know. Weird shit. Let me catch up on the chat here. I'm the PUBG theme song guy. Yup. I didn't even get royalties. Sound effects on? At the moment, no, Shan. I still haven't set that up. There's much in Star Wars left unexplained. It's part of the attraction. Okay. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. But do you really think that they wouldn't explain the heritage of the main character? Because let's be honest, Rey is the main character. At this stage, who else could be the main character? Han's dead. Luke's dead. Leia in real life is dead. What else? I mean, I don't remember his name, but the dude from the first movie and the second... Well, no, he's in both movies. He's basically the Han Solo, right? Anyway, Rey is the main character. She's the Jedi. She's got to be the main character. So as if they wouldn't explain more about the main character. That's just bad storytelling, in my opinion. You've got to have some sort of intrigue. You've got to have some sort of mystery for sure. But you can't leave everything unexplained. Rey ain't a Skywalker, though. One theory that I did subscribe to for a little while was Rey could be a descendant of Obi-Wan. Because I think it's Clone Wars, the animated series. Obi-Wan does actually have a love interest after the events of episode 2, and I think between episodes 2 and episodes 3, just before he goes on his hiatus from the world, from the universe. Yeah, basically I do subscribe to that. I do think she's probably related to the Obi-Wan clan. I don't think she's a Skywalker. Maybe she's some sort of science experiment gone wrong. I'm really not too sure. Anything could happen. That's the beauty of Star Wars. One other thing that is going to be real cool. Also, by the way, Godslayer, how you doing? The Mandalorian, the TV series. Now, for those that don't know, one of my favorite games of all time, Knights of the Old Republic. The first game. I did play the second game, didn't really like it as much. But Knights of the Old Republic had a character, I believe this same character was in episode 2 of that game series as well. Had a character called Mandalorian. If you don't know what a Mandalorian is in Star Wars, it's basically a mercenary clan. And their leader, very similar to the Saiyans in Dragon Ball, their leader was known as Mandalorian. Their clan was what was it? Sorry, no, the other way around. Their people are called Mandalorian, and the leader is called Mandalore. Just like Vegeta and Planet Vegeta, it's basically the exact same name. Anyway, mercenary, Jango Fett, Boba Fett, they are Mandalorian. Shan, thank you very much for the host. So it's looking pretty badass. Like, honestly, it's looking really, really cool. Very un-Disney. Very un-Disney. I mean, there's a scene when it first happens, like when you first see the trailer. There's pikes, and there's stormtrooper heads on the pikes. It's all bloodied. You don't see any gore. You don't see any guts and gore and stuff like that. But it's just a really, like, confronting image. It looks really sick. Like, oh man. Welcome back, Omniternal. And Odinson, how you doing? Drink? I don't have anything to drink. I don't have anything to drink. Do you mean water? I didn't bring any water. Very epic, Mimicus. Am I right? I'm very excited for Mandalorian. It looks like it could be a high budget and actually strong series for a TV series. And not only that, it could be the next big thing that I watch. Game of Thrones, obviously, being the most recent top TV series for the past 10 years or however long it's gone for. How many seasons did Game of Thrones go for? 8? 7 or 8? I think it's 8 years, 7 seasons, right? Anyway, I really think that Mandalorian TV series has some legs on it. It's freaking Star Wars, man. It's gonna gather some attraction for sure. G Fuel. I roleplayed a Mandalorian in SWRP on SL very in depth. Hell yeah. I too enjoyed putting the heads of my enemies on pikes. I might get Disney Plus just to watch Mandalorian, though I'm afraid if I do like it, I'm gonna be 300% more unproductive. That's true. That's true. Rather enjoy picking at their pinky fingers. Oof. Anyway, I really do think it has some legs. Oh, meat wrist! On the very first DeeZie Show live, brought to you by yours truly. We get a big boy raid, this freaking meaty raid at that of 11 with meat wrist. How you doing, baby? What's good, dude? This is official. This is official. Let me remind the chat of the new people coming on in. Basically what this is a pilot episode. This is just a chill, topical episode. We're talking about the biggest, hottest topics of the week. But not only that, basically every weekend on a weekly series, you're going to be seeing this TV next to me. And in the TV, I will trap one of your favorite streamers, perhaps. One day it will be Meaty Boy himself, Meat Wrist. But that is up for discussion. Tony, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. How was your stream, Meat Wrist? And how did you enjoy it? Are you playing your classic WoW still? We just had a big discussion about classic WoW. No pressure. My hair's better than DeeZie's. What? How dare you? It's because I brushed it and it looks like I'm losing my hair. There you go. That's better. Nice and curly. I look like I'm about to drop off the kids at the football game. Still in game, I'm turning into an actual gremlin. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. This is chill. I like it, especially since I'm at the airport. Godslayer, why are you at the airport? How did you go with the hurricane, by the way? Is that why you're at the airport? Don't fly in the air. God damn. There's a hurricane around you. That should be should play golden clips from streams in the past week. Wait, what? I'm so confused about that comment on the Eternal. We do have a series where we do release highlights of the month, which, by the way, can I get one of the beautiful, beautiful mods to post that in the chat there? Check pics on Discord, you'll see my glorious mane. Listen, this is my show, god dang it. Okay, beautiful. It's actually a beautiful mane, to be fair. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about The Mandalorian, but we basically finished talking about that. Last chance in the chat. What do you guys think of The Mandalorian? And what do you think of the Rise of Skywalker trailer? Are you going to be watching it? Do you care about Star Wars in general or anymore if you're a former fan or a current fan even? Because I gotta be honest with you, the last two films have been very lackluster. Not only The Force Awakens and Last Jedi, but the other one, Rogue One. And I didn't even watch Solo, but I've heard so many bad things about Solo. So, the TV series, yeah, it really intrigues me. I probably will still watch The Rise of Skywalker, because it's a part of the main sequel trilogy. But I don't know if I'm gonna really look forward to it. I don't think I'm gonna care about it. It'll be interesting to see if they can change my mind about it. But the last bit of Star Wars news that I do have for you, nice, plain and simple. Obi-Wan is going to be played in the future once more by Ewan McGregor. The best, in my opinion. Better than the old man himself. Obi-Wan version. He is quite literally Obi-Wan incarnate. Aren't you an actual gremlin IRL? Tony, you bring up a good point. What level are you now, meat? I'm a fan of the first 6 movies. Don't really like the newer stuff much. You even like the prequel trilogy? Okay. Phantom Menace I liked only as a child because I was a child. Watching it again, I mean, there's nostalgic bits and pieces in the Phantom Menace, but it's also let's be honest, it is a garbage film. Attack of the Clones, I fucking hate that movie. And Revenge of the Sith, to be honest, I actually like. It's cringy, it's cheesy, but that's what Star Wars is. I actually like Revenge of the Sith. I think that was the closest, basically, the closest form of Star Wars that you could possibly get to what the original trilogy was, with also being absolutely out of this world with all the special effects. They can jump like 20 meters in the air, and they're just ridiculous with their acrobatics. I think the sequel trilogy did a really good job to actually do what I just said about Revenge of the Sith. A better job than Revenge of the Sith, a much better job, to keep it more close to home with the original trilogy. But I think they did a little bit too much in The Force Awakens, and The Last Jedi I just found boring. Oh, what I wanted posted was the Twitch highlights series. You can find that on YouTube and or in the collections tab in Twitch, on my Twitch page. The actual last bit of Star Wars news is that I am Luke Panwalker. You heard it here first on the DeeZie Show, live. Halfway to 27, I'm slow, dude. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I mean, I haven't been playing 18 hours a day like you have, but I have been leveling up very slowly. I think I'm only like 12 hours / played at the moment. 12, 13 hours or something like that, and I'm level 15. Still pretty slow though. Anyway, we do move on to a pretty serious topic. And I want to gather your thoughts and opinions about this one. Pro Jared. Or is it negative Jared? Sin Jared. Pro Jared about 3 months ago. This is a sensitive topic rather. So for those that aren't interested, I really do recommend that you tune out based on how controversial it is. But with that said, it's basically just, I want to see what you guys think. I'm going to lay the facts out on the table. Lay the most recent news out there on the table. If you haven't already watched it, I have myself because I found it pretty interesting when it first happened, and I stayed quiet on it as well. I don't really want to give my opinion on it either. I'm basically going to put the facts there and let you decide in the chat. Yes, those are the ones, Raven. Perfect. So, Pro Jared. For those that don't know who Pro Jared is, he was a YouTuber kind of affiliated with the likes of Peanut Butter Gamer, JonTron. Normal Boots was the website that he kind of was directly affiliated with. And he did step down after this controversy that I'm going to bring up. 3 months ago or thereabouts, kind of close to the James Charles controversy. I think it happened in the same week, which was ridiculous. Pro Jared went from a channel that had 1.5, nearly 2 million subscribers to, at this date, or at the last time I checked, 800k. A channel with more than 1 million subs being absolutely crippled. How does that really happen? It sucks. But he was accused of quite a number of things. A couple of things have been proven to be true, and a couple of things have been, at this stage, how can I put it best? ProJared has his proof and laid it out on the table, and that's what he actually posted in his most recent video. You've been lied to. So, what happened was about 3 months ago on Twitter, they blew up with some really serious allegations that ProJared basically used to do this thing, and this is true. He used to send nudes and receive nudes from his fans. He used to have, I can't remember what type of website he uses for it, because I myself don't do that. But let me know if you want that. Hashtag Snapchat DeeZie. DeeZie nudes. I'm joking. Or am I? Anyway, so he basically started sending all these nudes to his fans and receiving nudes and blah blah blah. The problem was that he got allegedly accused of accepting nudes from people who are underage. People posted conversations. It all started with a couple of people on Twitter known as the Charlies. Chair Temporary, I think it is. Chai Temporary. I don't know how to. I don't know their URLs. I'll put their links in the description. Or rather in the chat in a second. And Swamp Borozoi is the other guys. Basically, they're both named Charlie. One is Charlie, one is Chai. That's what I remember from watching ProJared's video about it. And those posts, man, they are really serious stuff. So basically what happened, I'm going to take this off. Oh my god, it's stuck in my hair. Kenneth Warsman, hello, hello, hello. It is a Blazer Rosin. Nice and professional for this stream. So they accused him. They said that they were the ones that were under the impression that they were being forced into sending nudes to ProJared. And a lot of fake news came out. A lot of horrible things came out. A lot of real news came out. Real news being that ProJared did cheat on his wife Heidi with former Game Grump, wife of Ross from the Game Grumps, fellow Australian Holly. And that apparently did happen. I want to be very careful with my words here because I don't want to spread fake news. But this is just as a viewer, as a bystander, as someone who's just genuinely interested watching the ProJared video. This was all admitted. But what wasn't admitted was the most serious offense, which was the child, or rather the people who were underage sending nudes to ProJared, and vice versa. So ProJared has his receipts. The video, I'll put it in the chat right now. It's a 40-minute video. I've watched the entire thing. And in the beginning, he actually really does have a lot of solid proof and points. He goes on to talk about how it's his word against Charlie's word, or Chai, I think is the one that he specifically mentioned in the beginning of the video. Because Chai didn't have any proof, as opposed to the other Charlie did. Chai basically, it comes out in the video that he suffers psychosis, which is ridiculous. Not ridiculous as in fake, but like, how can we trust somebody who, especially at the time of that allegation, at least this is the way that ProJared is explaining it, who has psychosis? How can you trust somebody's word on that? And so basically ProJared doesn't even accept you to what's the word? believe his own word. It's Chai's word against Chai's word. I found that very interesting, and I will give my opinion on that. I actually think that ProJared's right in that particular instance. I can't believe somebody who's got psychosis, because psychosis is a very, very strong form of... I mean, it's insane that I'm even talking about this on Twitch. I don't want to talk about this too long, because I feel like I might make a mistake. But the fact of the matter is, you're not yourself. You're not you. You're in another world. You're in another universe. It's something that he explains, Chai explains in a couple of posts himself, that he's not himself. He doesn't remember anything. So for that, I absolutely do believe him. But it's pretty, like, it is really, really insane. The entire situation is absolutely insane. Finally, after 3 months, the point of what I'm trying to say here is ProJared makes his statement in that video. Do you believe him? Do you not believe him? Why and why not? I personally think that ProJared does come up with some solid points. Do I believe him? I don't know. I don't think I've invested in enough to really care. I actually didn't really... I watched Normal Boots a lot when I was a little bit younger, especially when I first discovered JonTron. I actually moved on to Peanut Butter Gamer. I since lost interest, but I tried to watch ProJared, and I just never really liked his content personally. And it's pretty unfathomable to think that somebody could do that, but it very well could have. It all could be very true. That's why I wanted to throw in the word allegedly. Floppy man. Thank you, Floppy. I'll finish my statement with basically, so, God damn it, Floppy, you fucked me up. I had something in my mind and now I forgot. Fuck's sake! You're ruining my show, chat! Damn it! How was I gonna end that? I was basically gonna say something along the lines of ProJared, whether you love him or hate him, I think that the biggest problem here is cancel culture. I've talked about this before, but that frightens me as an online creator. We don't know. We don't know for sure. We've not seen the entire story unfold. We've most recently, only a couple of days ago, gotten receipts from the defendant. But the accusers, from what I can see, only really have accusations, not actual proof. But that doesn't mean that they don't have proof. So, I think if anything I have against this whole situation is the fact that ProJared lost so many fans, viewers, just like that, because he got accused. It really reminds me of another controversial topic in time a few years ago, Tobuscus. I've talked about this before, but Tobuscus was one of my favorite YouTubers. Not saying he was a good guy. ProJared's not a good guy. I hate cheaters. Like, cheating is something that has happened to me in my life, and I can't forgive it if it ever happens again. And so I have, unfortunately, a skewed vision of ProJared, but that does not make him guilty. I feel like a lot of people think just because he did this horrible thing, and yes, he did do a horrible thing, I feel like a lot of people just think he's just guilty. And I don't like that. That's toxic cancel culture. But what do you guys think? I'll leave it up to you in the chat. Let me read up and catch up with what we're talking about here. I don't understand why people want it from kids. I'd rather have someone what knows what to do. Yeah, very true. Very true. Is it being treated though? So he did go to hospital, but he states in a couple of posts that he doesn't remember 6 months of his life during that time. He remembers, this is Chai that we're talking about, not Pro Jared. Chai, who was the guy that accused, one of the guys that accused Pro Jared of what we just mentioned. And he basically admits in public posts that not only does he not remember that 6 months of time in between the same time period where he had this supposed interaction with Pro Jared, he also had like moments where he had to stop himself from thinking, I'm going to kill you. I'm like about people that he loved and cared about. So, I mean, it's pretty scary stuff. And personally, based on that, I would always be hesitant to believe somebody who's in that situation. Now, does that necessarily mean that they're 100% utterly lying and wrong? No. Show me the proof, though, before you just cancel. Part of the time he doesn't remember is when the child incident would have occurred. Yes. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. People just hate to hate someone. We all want to kill our family. We just love them too much to go through it. Go through with it. I hear that, Omnitone. All right, let's put a smile on our faces with the final. Actually, not the final. There's one more topic after this one. The final news topic that I want to talk about, which is the Joker final trailer. Let's move on to that. And you know what? We're not only going to move on to that, we're going to watch that. So let me bring it on up. But how many of you in the chat have seen this trailer? Are you guys excited? I know I am. Spoilers, I'm actually really excited for this. I don't get excited, but I think this looks really good. Joaquin Phoenix is incredible as an actor. One of my favorite actors to watch. And man, this trailer, he looks like he's done a really good job. A really good job. We're gonna break it down and we're gonna watch it. During the time where they're suffering, I was just commenting because you had a moment saying you would never trust someone with psychosis. Like while suffering symptoms, yeah, I'd have the same doubt, but I'd be wary of saying people with psychosis are untrustworthy. I don't think that's what you wanted to say. It's definitely not what I meant to say. If I said that, I don't remember saying that. I remember saying that I doubt that it will happen, but if they can offer me proof, then it would. But anyway. I've seen it and I'm not excited. Kenneth Wasman, why? They are ruining the Joker, but if it was like someone, if it was like some other character, it would be cool. Why do you say that they're ruining the Joker? Cute! Thank you so much for coming by. I'll catch you another time. See you later. Alrighty. Are you ready to watch it? If you haven't already watched this trailer, well, you're about to. We're gonna watch it in full. I'm probably not gonna stop it too much. Let me stop this jazz music though. Beautiful jazz music, by the way. Oh my god. Brought to you by Cafe Music BGM channel on YouTube. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Which screen do I want to use for this one? We're gonna use this one, okay. Are you ready? Let's go on and watch this. The Joker final trailer.
Please stop bothering my kid.
Sorry.
Arthur, I have some bad news for you.
I will stop it there and say that laugh though. That laugh though. That's actually a good Joker laugh. God damn. And I love that he's kind of practicing it in the movie, because this is an origin trailer for the Joker. I like that.
This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen, do you? You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
And finally, in a world where everyone thinks they can do my job, check out this guy.
When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
Yikes. Big yikes. What a fucking... That's a fucking savage mood. Or savage move, rather. God damn. Also, look how thin Joaquin Phoenix has gotten for this. Oh, man. That's pretty good, though. He looks like the Joker. He looks like the Joker. How he's supposed to be.
It's so awful, isn't it?
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed.
That's scary. That, hang on, wait, that's fucking scary, dude. That's so scary. I love that. That kind of reminds me, so Tom will know what I'm talking about, I'm sure, but one of my friends, sorry, let me rephrase that. One of my friends does this. He like just naturally does this from time to time. It's really fucking weird, but anyway.
Even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice.
Think this is funny? Is this a joke to you?
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker? Send in the clowns.
That is so freaking good, man. That is intense. What a trailer. Honestly, I just wanted to watch the trailer. I don't even want to talk about it. I just wanted to watch the trailer. The makeup, though, kind of harshes my mellow. You don't like the makeup? I think it looks pretty damn good. I have heard that before, though. I've seen a lot of people aren't really fond of the makeup. I think it looks like a cool version, like a realistic version of Joker. And it's different enough to not be the same Joker that we've always seen. Looks like a joke, the Joker, not the direct comic depiction, but it's also something I appreciate as a fan of DC Comics. Yeah, I can see that. It's just a socially broken person instead of a person just falling in some acid and becoming crazy. Well, what do you think is a better story? A socially broken person kind of falling into this supervillain role through pure sadness and agony in his life, as opposed to, oh, I fell into some acid and now I'm the Joker. I like basic stuff. Okay, vanilla. Fair enough, fair enough. I think it looks great. I think it really looks great. But one thing that looks really great to me, this is not really a part of my news segment, but I kind of want to bring up someone close to my heart. Pretty much the reason I started doing streaming in the first place, and you've all heard that comment from me before. You know where I'm going with that if you've heard that from me before in the chat. No, it's not Omniternal Dragon. No, it's not Porn Stars. Rob TV. Now, if you don't know, well, let me tell you. I've said this story so many times. And I think I say this exact same thing every time. Rob TV, I watched multiple times as a child. I watched him when I first started playing WoW, 15 years ago. He released a video, Jimmy, the World of Warcraft story. He then started doing something on, I believe it's the Escapist magazine, called U-Realms. And U-Realms was a cartoon that I was just absolutely hooked on. He drew it up. He did all the voice acting. Freaking loved it. He also moved on to Minecraft, doing the Lords of Minecraft server. Especially when Minecraft was popular, that was some good shit. Rob's the reason I got into roleplay like D&D. Roleplaying WoW as well. One thing I'm doing currently, funnily enough, not inspired by Rob. Pokey MMO. Well, Rob used to have a channel that I used to watch religiously. In fact, he used to do it on Twitch. He's been a partner on Twitch for years. Rob used to have a channel on YouTube called Pokemon Rob. And it has returned. This is so important to me because when I first watched Pokemon Rob, I would have just discovered Twitch in around 2014. And that type of content was the content that I wanted to produce for you. It's how I do my PokeMMO streams, exactly as Rob does his Pokemon streams on Twitch. And finally, he's uploading them back onto the YouTube show Pokemon Rob. So if you haven't already checked it out, I want to give him a quick plug because he freaking deserves it. Rob will actually be taking a month off of YouTube and Twitch. He might still be uploading, I'm not too sure. But it's certainly going to be holiday time for your boy Pokemon Rob. Rob TV. Go check him out if you like your Pokemon. If you like me, then you're definitely going to love this YouTube channel. It's what got me into Twitch, this type of content. It's what made me want to stream and bring joy to everybody in the chat. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that's where we'll leave the DeeZie Show live. For now, anyway. I might go on a BRB screen for about 5 minutes, decide what we do, whether we continue and play a different game. I'll leave it up to you, chat. What would you like to see when I come back? I'm open to World of Warcraft, Classic, PokeMMO, or also just taking the rest of the night off. But I hope you really enjoyed the first ever episode, the pilot, and a little bit of a test in the waters of the DeeZie Show live. Next week, Saturday, around the same time, we're going to be doing a similar thing. We're going to have some topics that I talk about. It's probably not going to drag on so long, the topic section at least, because what I will be doing is bringing a guest into the stream. Our first ever guest on the DeeZie Show, and the first official episode will be released next week. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so we are gonna call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, hang on. Technical difficulties. Ah shit, chat. Alrighty. Let's take this over to the stage and bow out. Hang on, where's the chat behind in front of me? There you go. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. This has already piqued my interest. I truly enjoyed my time, and I hope you did too. But for now, we'll see you next time. Saturday, 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna call it there. I might do a cheeky little raid over to someone else if anybody is streaming. Do we have anybody streaming right now? Let me have a quick look-see. Only Asmongold. I won't raid Asmongold. I'm good. He's got enough. He's got enough. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching one more time. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back on Monday for Marbles Mondays towards the competition and PokeMMO throughout the week. And our next episode of DeeZie Show, the DeeZie Show live. See you later, guys.